Welcome back, my loyal followers. Well, and the rest of you that don't subscribe. But to be honest with you, as I've always said, if you subscribe, it's a bonus. I'm here just enjoying life, bringing you along with the ride, if you should so wish. And this evening, or actually, to be honest with you, I'm lying, it's the morning. But it may as well be in the UK the evening, because it's that dark and horrible outside. But this evening, morning, we're doing arms, okay? We are doing arms. So this is part of my 160 kg compilation, row to 160 bench press, which is gonna happen. I'm at 150 now, well happy with that. If you haven't seen the video, make sure you bloody well watch it. Yeah, it was epic. The one before that was even more epic, where I hit 4 sets of 130 for 5. We're coming for you. 47 years old, 5'10", 85-ish kilograms, 84.5 maybe. We're after this, people, we're after it. As I said, today is arms. I've already kind of worked out what I'm going to do, so let me take you through what you're going to do so it's no surprises. We're going to be doing some tricep extensions with straight bar. We're going to be doing some arm curls with a super EZ bar. We're going to be doing some bicep curls, low pulley with the cable. We're going to be doing some kettlebell hammer curls. And we're going to be doing some other stuff, but you can wait for that. So let's get kicked off. First two exercises of this session. It's going to be straight bar tricep extension and EZ bar curls. Now on these EZ bar curls, I'm going to be doing 3 different types of grip, okay, to surprise you guys as well. So we're going to be going wide, we're going to be going standard for the meaty, we're going to be going inside close for the peaks. Everyone loves a peak, yeah? But to begin with, let's get going with some tricep extensions. This isn't a working set, this is a warm-up set. Because when you're at 47 years old, you need all the bloody warming up you can do. I don't actually start to get warm until about an hour into the session. Right. Now we've got all of 40 kg on the bar at the moment, or 30 kg. It's around about 10-12 kilogram EZ bar, and I've got 2 10s on each side. I absolutely love doing arms, love doing biceps, love doing triceps, but I have to admit, my tendons, even with glucosamine, even with rest, they bloody hurt these days. That's why for me, warming up is absolutely critical. Yeah, just sort of 2 other exercises I'm going to do. I'm going to do reverse curl with barbell. We're going to get that grip roller out as well. Smash the living daylights out of the forearms. Happy days. Right, let's get back and do that straight bar. I've got this motivational music on in the background. Usually train in silence to the YouTube videos, which everyone always thinks, probably including you, is absolutely insane. But you know something? I kind of like it. It's all good. Right, let's start piling this up a little bit, shall we? I need these triceps absolutely rock solid, primed, ready for my next chest session. I haven't decided on my next chest session. I don't really want to do that 150 again, to be honest with you. As I said, last video, getting to 150 was literally just a milestone. It was a, I've got this in the tank. But I need to go back down to 130, work through that for a couple of sets, then start building up my repetitions on 140. I need to get my 140 kilos to where my 130 kilos is now. So where I'm doing like 4 sets of 5 repetitions on 130. That's what I need to get my 142 over the next 2-3 weeks, and then I'll be absolutely prime for taking on that 160. Mark my words, that 160 is going down. Man, I would literally, I don't know about you guys, I would literally just do chest and arms until I died. Don't get me wrong, I love back, really do enjoy doing back, and actually, do you know something? I quite like doing shoulders if I didn't injure myself every single session. But there's just something about arms, whether it's the pump, don't know what it is, but I just flipping love it. Absolutely flipping love it. Right. So next set on those EZ bars are going to be close grip. So bringing in the peak. On this, I've been doing wide triceps, so we're just going to bring it in a little bit. Just pinch the old horseshoe. Nice, definitely going up there. But yeah, I'm absolutely well happy with how tricep extensions, everything coming on. I haven't got the best definition in the world on triceps. I don't care. They just need to be powerful enough to lift my bench, get me out of trouble. As I always say, from chest to midpoint, it's all on these babies. From midpoint to top, you then need your triceps. So I need them absolutely rock solid, strong as frickin' oxes, so they can help me out of trouble on that 160, should it stick. Fingers crossed it won't, but you never know. Right, so all we're going to do now is, we're going to go close grip and work on these peaks. And we're going to put a little bit more weight on the bar. 30 kg is not enough, is it? Especially not close grip. Nice, good. Right, we're gonna put a bit more weight on that bar. Take these locking collars off. So we're lucky with these locking collars. I've had those, we've got about 20 sets of these, no exaggeration. These kind of collars. And I was just looking through Marketplace about a year or so ago, and someone was giving away these collars free of charge. They're like, 2-inch Olympic collars, we just don't need them anymore, we've got rid of our gym and everything at home. I'm like, okay, that's cool. Saw they were same type of postcode as mine. You know, the beginning of the postcode was same as mine, so I knew they were in the area. Said to them, whereabouts do you live? Gave me the address, and they were literally bottom of my road and turn left. Absolute flipping result. So 30-second walk resulted in getting a set of those, and actually they threw in that set of 1-inch collars as well. So they're actually 2 collars, I just remembered that. But the 1-inch, I've got no 1-inch bars. I've got nothing whereby they're going to be any use to me. So I just don't use a 1 inch, they're just up there just in case that ever happens. So getting heavier and heavier on this tricep now, which I'm well happy with. Just showing that it's going in the right direction, so it's all good. I think I'm going to incorporate, actually saying that, I want to incorporate some diamond press ups, I think, into today as well. It's been a while since I've done diamonds, and that's not only a girl's best friend, diamonds are a man's best friend who's looking to tuck the living daylights out of his triceps and get a bloody good bench in. Diamonds are a man's best friend. Oh. Happy days, good. Right, so we're going to go back to a wide grip on this bar now. I'm not even sure what the lighting's like, it's rubbish in it beside. Right. Oh. So, did standard, did close grip for the peaks. We're now going to go out wide, make sure we're getting a nice cut. Nice definition on the inside of your biceps. I'm not going to go super technical. You've got inside and outside of biceps. Bi, 2 heads. Triceps, 3. Now, a few of you, while I was going through the exercise I was doing today, might be thinking, Barry, there's a lot of similar movements. Of course there is. They're all similar movements. You could get away with, just for chest, doing chest press. But everyone does everything else. With dumbbells, kettlebells, barbells, etc, etc. So the reason why I'm putting Super EZ bar curls together with the low pulley bicep curls I'm going to be doing in a minute is simply because those low pulley bicep curls, I can't go as heavy as I can do with EZ bars. I like to have weight in my hand. I find I get a hell of a lot more strength gains using dumbbells and barbells than I do with cables. But the really nice thing and the key thing about cables is it keeps the lift under tension. And because of the weight on the EZ bar as I go up, it's very difficult to kind of control it and keep that tension as I go down. So they are similar, but they very much complement each other as well, which is all good. Right, let's go back to triceps again. So we're going to go close on the biceps. We're going to bring that in and push, push, push. Then we're going to go standard curls. And then I'm not going to show you them all because, let's be honest, you're probably bored out of your skin already. Saying, Barry, we know what that's about. That's what I'm trying to chat in between. But yeah, I usually just no edit, run through all 40 minutes of my exercise, as you probably see by my videos, but I may well duck a few out today, tell you what I'm doing, and then make it snappy, and make sure I cover off the exercise without boring the living daylights out of you with 35, 40 sets. I know I'm saying it again, and it's not to sound, I'm not trying to be big-headed or anything like that. It probably doesn't come across that way, I'm just always conscious of it. I'm just so happy with what I'm kind of tricep extending now. So happy with it. And I'm just sharing that with you guys. Just so happy with it. I feel stronger. I can feel that in the lift. I've got the confidence to know when I'm bench pressing. Even that 150 the other day, got to there. I didn't panic. There was no, my triceps aren't going to get me out of trouble here. Literally, it was fluid. Boom, lockout. So happy days. And that's what you got to do. So that's what I always say to people. If you guys are aiming for a bench press PR of your life, like I am at the moment, don't neglect those triceps. They'll be doing at least half the rep for you. So we're just going back to standing bicep curl. Trying my best to control it on the way down, but it's difficult. Just trying to make sure the form's on point as much as I can. Trying to restrict any swing, even though there's going to be some. Just go with it. Trying to keep those elbows tucked in as well. Nice. Should really be using the arm blaster. I've got it. It perfects your reps, and I'm not wearing it. It's my own stupidity. To be honest with you, I just forgot. There's the honest truth, I just forgot. Right, so we've got final set, a straight bar here, final set on EZ curls, which are going to be the close grip for hitting those peaks. Then we're all good. So I'm going to put you here for the triceps, and I'll move you around for the biceps. So hopefully that's decent enough there. There's the bar. Let's go. Right, so this will be last set. Because it's the last set, let's go down by one, which is uncharted territory. So this one might just bite me in the arse. End up doing one. But this is the heaviest I've done on tricep extension for a long time. See how I get on. I haven't positioned myself because my feet want to come off the ground. Good boys, and potentially one or two girls. Happy with that, well happy with that. Right, let's see if I can stick this tripod in between this bench, and then we'll get a set here. Right, hopefully I'm still in the camera. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, kind of. Let's drop you guys up a bit. There we go, that'll do. Right, so this is going to be close grip, bringing in the peaks. That's what we're looking for on the close grip. Then we've got to grab another tricep exercise after this, and another bicep stroke arm exercise. dear, dear. Oh yeah, smash it. Right, so that's easy bar done. So we'll just break down these weights and then that'll give me a little bit of time to decide what I want my next 2 exercises to be. See if you can subliminally, if that's a word, see if you can try to will me to the next 2 exercises. What shall I do? What shall I do? Right, so first of all, how are they looking? Triceps on point, biceps. Always got to find, there's always the shadows, isn't there? Well, there we go. There's a shadow and a half, isn't it? Not. Damn it, I need to find a shadow that makes my biceps look twice as impressive as they are. Right, so I know I now want to do hammer curls with the rope and kettlebell, and we'll go up in weight on kettlebell. That's just a 20 kg to start with, but my kettlebells go up to about 40, so we'll go through a ladder on that. That'll give my actual biceps a bit of time while I hit the brachialis. But what am I going to do for triceps? Jesus Christ, I might literally go old school. Go absolute old school on your ass and do some diamond press ups. That would be mental. Right, let's do that. So I'm going to place you guys here, right there, and we're going to smash some diamond press ups. As we said jokingly, diamonds are a girl's best friend, but they're also a guy's best friend who's looking to increase his endurance, especially on triceps. Oh, but make sure you get chest down to hands. As you push up, squeeze. Squeeze at the top. Keep those elbows tucked in. Nice. And not only is that wicked for the triceps, but also gives you a nice little cut on the chest as well. 2 for 1, eh? Buy one, get one free. Right, puts up to there. I think that should be half decent. So all I've done here, just to show you guys, let me put it out, because I do make myself some absolute contraptions in here, as you'll see when we go into the hand grip, which went viral on TikTok in the COVID times. That alone got me about 20,000 followers. How I made 2 of those for £4 or something from B&Q. So this is what I've done here. Literally just grab my rope here. That's just a couple of carabiners around a strap, which I've just wrapped around the kettlebell. Then all we're going to do is we're going to hammer curl using that contraption. And I'll show you how it goes. Now you might think, why don't you just hammer curl? I'm like, to be honest with you, I could. But it's nice to mix the equipment up. Nice to mix. Just something that just hits right on this exercise. Very much like the reverse barbell curls and stuff like that, and drag curls. Like, you don't see people doing them very often, but they're just immense. Oh. And honestly, the reason why you don't see many drag curls, reverse curls, grip rollers being used is because they are pretty old school. And fitness influencers these days, which are going mental on social media, they've grown up in this era. So where have they learnt? They've literally just learnt off other people in this era who do chest press, who do deadlift, compound city. But some of those old school have just been lost. Okay, here we go. So we're going back to these diamond press ups. So again, diamond because you're forming diamond shape with your hands. Oh. You're going down almost to flat on the floor. So your chest, depending on how big your gut is, maybe your gut as well, but your chest is touching your thumbs and first fingers. Oh. 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 Nice. Happy days. Good. Oh, that does give you a chest pump, but it obliterates the triceps. Very much like the floor press with dumbbells, which is another mental exercise to do. Might do that a little bit later on, let's see. At the moment I can think of loads of bicep exercises, not too many tricep. So dumbbell floor press might just be one that you certainly don't want to miss this video, and one you should be doing. Right, let's crack back on with these hammer curls. I'm going to keep this weight on, because that was a decent weight for those 10 or 12. That was good. Still want some in the tank. Oh. For those curls. On the low pulley, dual adjustable cable. Right, I think I'm going to actually leave that where it is. Not that it's crap, it's not a rubbish exercise, but I've just got other exercises I need to crack on with. And there we go, that's as easy as it was. Put that back up here. That just goes back on here, wherever it is. Where is it? Behind here. There we go, just goes back in there, back there. This kettlebell, whoa, go straight underneath the rack again. We're back. Right, so what's going to be my next two exercises? Next two exercises are going to be low pulley bicep curls. Let's go for that. Everyone loves a cable. And I think I am going to do floor presses, because the more I thought about it, the more I was kind of like, yes. A lot like skull crushers in a way, whereby you've got the weight above your head and they do murder your triceps. Done right, which takes a little bit of fiddling when you first start. Done right, they're an absolute game changer, they really are. Right, let's put you right in the middle here. So you don't need to see where they're coming from. So let's get you there. And that's all good. Right, let's go. So I'm only starting with about 7.5 on each side here. So with these, it's not necessarily about the weight. Oh. 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 Trying to keep that tension on the way down. Oh. With this as well, you can also do hammer curls. All you need to do is just change your position so palms facing in. So where I've got them pointing towards you at the moment, as you can see, to hammer curl, all you do is you drop them down like that and come up into that position here. You see? So now palms facing each other, mimicking that hammer curl. This one back in my late teens, early 20s. This would have been my exercise just before going clubbing. Would have been one of those back in my 20s where it would have been some girl comes up to you, all right, how are you? Yeah, not too bad, you? Trying to get the right angle. Yeah. Do you work out? Now and again. You know, I go in the gym when I can. I'm working hard, playing hard. All right, nice. Looks like you're going quite a bit. You know, do what you can do. Just genetics, a lot of it. Yeah, geez, I haven't done that for a while, you can tell. Rusty as a nail. Okay, let's get some floor press underway. Don't know where I went on that. Went back to the, I was going to say the good old days, geez. Were they? A lot of hangovers. Right, let's get these floor presses going on. So we're going to grab 22.5. Now you'll see my position here. So you just get down into a seated position. And all you're doing, bring your elbows, tuck your elbows into your sides. And then push the weights up. So elbows down to the floor, little touch, up we go. Now what you don't want to do with this exercise is allow the dumbbells to come into the middle here. That's got nothing to do with your triceps. All that's going to do is batter your delts. So all you want to do is just push up and squeeze. Now, as you'll see, I like to angle the dumbbells in a bit. I just find that gives me straight away the tightness on the tricep. If you want to make it harder, a little tap. I find the more sets you do of these, now when I've shown those in workouts I've done before on other platforms and maybe on this one, yeah, it's got, yeah, Barry, that's a chest exercise. It's really not. It could be, absolutely, because back in the day before a bench press became a bench press and it was a chest press, that's a whole little bit of history there, like 100 or so years ago, I don't know, probably around that time, the bench press wasn't even a thing. So strongmen, weightlifters used to get a barbell, they used to lie on the ground, that was their bench, the ground, they used to lie on the ground, put 2 points at each end so they could put the bar on there and allow themselves to get their arms under. Then it was the strongest person was the one that could actually bench press off the floor for reps. So you do is you bench off the floor, let it come down to tap the pad, much like you might do on a deadlift, then up again. Benches were only introduced, I think, when powerlifting came in, and I don't know who it was, there's probably something about, Google it, where someone used that for the first time and found that better, potentially, than floor pressing. But yeah, floor press with barbells is how the chest press, or as we know, like to call it today, bench press, originated. Hey, full of it. Right, let's go back to biceps. Right, I'm going to put the weight up as well. Wasn't heavy enough, almost forgot to do that. I wasn't trying to get out of it, that was just a very old person's brain. Okay, let's go. As I said, I just find this exercise complements that EZ bar lifting that we were doing earlier. Keeps it under tension here, whereas losing the tension on that EZ bar just due to the weight. Ooh. Right, let's go back to that floor press, shall we? Position you guys there. It's almost ideal, isn't it? Let's get you there and let's go at it. Oh. So there's so many different exercises you can do for biceps and triceps, let's be honest. And to be honest, yeah, there are some crap ones and there are some really good ones. And if you go onto the likes of bodybuilding.com website and go bodybuilding.com/exercises, they give you loads of different exercises you can do for every muscle group and they rate them, which is good. So if you're ever stuck, bodybuilding.com/exercises. Right, happy days. As I said in the video earlier, I don't think you need to see every single set, or all you're going to be doing is literally just fast forwarding this. I'm going to break your fast forward button. So I'm going to tackle another set of biceps, believe me, because I love them. I'm not shortchanging myself or you. And then I'm going to tackle final chest press. But when I next see you, which will be in a couple of minutes, probably 5-10 minutes after I've done those two sets, we're then going to tackle some reverse curls with barbell, which are epic, and tricep extension. I'm thinking I'm going to go back to the high pulley instead of using the straight bars we did before and not using the rope that we used before for the hammer curls with kettlebells. We're going to use this strap, which is awesome. So I'll see you back in a couple of minutes. Well, it'll be about a second to you, a couple of minutes for me. See you in a bit. Okay, we're back in the room. Right, so I've literally just done another set of those cables, I can tell you. And then those floor press, and just chuck those back. Just set up this strap, ready for the final tricep exercise. Just set up this bar here, ready for the last upper arm exercise. Then I'm going to finish with a set on that wrist roller as well, just for kicks. But yeah, if all of you did think to yourself, Barry is full of hot air, check out my mirror. Yeah, that's condensation, that's what we're working with. I'm expelling a lot of hot air in this garage, and it's so bloody cold outside because it's the UK. Tell me if that's not how condensation works. 47 years old, still haven't worked it out. Right, let's get crack-a-lacking, people. So let's position you here. That looks good as any. We can see the strap there. This is a quality strap because you can go low here as well, or you've got upper here too. So all I'm going to do is hands in here. I'm going to position myself in the straps as I would do a hammer curl position, so palm to palm, not here as I would do with a straight bar. Okay, we don't want to go back and go over old ground. And all I'm doing here, at the top bringing it together, at the bottom, trying to split it out, and that's where and you can really feel that on the tricep as well. Oh God, damn it. 10 for a second, that didn't hurt. Right, I'm just going to position this up a little bit, and that should be pretty good for you guys. Then we're going to go with some reverse curls. Okay, so we're going to grab that barbell, get some reverse curls going on. Away we go. Just tuck that strap over that wire there. Okay, so with this reverse curl, this is an absolute game changer for forearms, for blowing up the arms like your hammer curls do. So you just want to take this thumb, first finger, corner of your thighs, keep your elbows tucked in, and try to control it as much as you can on the way down. Now that might be one of the most stupid exercises I'm going to do back to back with this contraption here, because that's going to batter my forearms. I'm battering my forearm with those reverse. My forearms in the next 5-10 minutes are going to be absolutely screaming. Right, let's get you in a position. Are we right? Yes, we are. Let's go there. It's good enough for me. Right, can you see me yet? Okay. I think I dropped it down. Let me have a look. Try and remember if I did drop the weight. Yeah. So again, bringing it up at the top. As I bring it down, I'm trying to get my hands past my shoulder, past my thighs. So here, splitting that past my thighs. And that will help me try to get my arms as straight as I possibly can. Oh God. Found the chink in my armour. Straight bar, happy days. This hammer curl position. Left wanting. Just literally forcing myself through with that. With a drop set. I literally worked myself down to 3 below, 3 from top. God, that was absolutely horrendous. Absolutely horrendous. Right, let's position you bad boys here. There's the bar. Stick you here. Go for some reverse curls. Get that out of the way. Then all I'm going to do is, after I've done this next set of reverse curls, I'm going to do exactly the same again. So it's going to be 3 sets. I don't think you need to see the final set, but it will be done. Believe me. And then we're going to finish off today's arm session. Been a decent one, rapid as usual, but decent. We'll finish off today's arm session with some wrist rollers. So we'll do this set of reverse now. We'll go to failure on this. Oh God. Oh, hell. Got so into this arm session that I actually forgot my music went off on my phone. And I don't even know how long ago the music went off. Maybe you noticed. Maybe you could hear it in the background. Didn't even acknowledge it. And also, I might as well keep some of that pre-workout for next session. because I've literally only drank half of it. That's how much I've got into this video for you guys. Talked my arse off, yes. I do love talking. That's why my profession is sales and marketing. Right. Let's position you guys here, different angle. Position you here for the final set. And then once we've done this final set, I'm going to do one set of wrist rollers, which alert. And then we'll go from there. So we're just going to drop set this one again. See what we got left. So as I said, just trying to drag those hands past the outer thighs. Just before you say, why are you standing so far away from the machine if it does look like I am? This strap is quite high and I literally need to grab it up the top. It just feels more comfortable, more effective in the straps. So all I'm doing is just sit back a bit, but I am, as you can see, trying to make sure my elbows stay tucked in as I'm lifting. And all I can tell you is, it's hitting my triceps. Don't worry about it not being an effective exercise, not in my triceps. They are on absolute fire, people. To the point where getting down to what, 3 plates, which is next to nothing, is just a burning sensation. God. Wow, that was horrendous. As I always say though, that was horrendous, but it was horrendously good. Oh. Biceps coming on. I am neglecting them a little bit with this row to 160, but not enough that they're absolutely dying, which is all good. Decent session today. So what we're going to do, as I said, we're going to finish with hand roller. We're going to do up and down on this one as well, and this will just finish off my forearms to the max. So let's get you in a position where you can actually see this. Let's step back. Not ideal. Put you there, up a bit. Don't need to miss the pain in my eyes. Okay, right, so this is just a broomstick that I sawed in half, put a carabiner, some heavy duty string on it, and then the weight plate. So all we're going to do is arms out. Thank God I haven't been doing front delts, and all you're doing is literally that carabiner. Expecting a herd of cows to run into my garden any second now. So you go to the top, and then all the way down. God, that's bloody annoying. Oh, be quiet, you silly carabiner. How has that got so bad? That might be better. Right, gonna do another set of those. Decided, but yeah, I don't know if you can see that, but absolutely blows your forearms to smithereens. Great for grip strength, but bloody good for forearms. So I find this type of exercise here, especially for the forearms, helps me with my lat pull down, helps me with my chins, helps me with my pull-ups, because my grip's failing. I don't like to use straps. Do you know what I mean? Au natural. Right, let's go. God, at this point you've got to block it out because it's starting to bloody hurt already. Wow, God. Wow. Wow. And you might think that the reverse, letting it down is easier. It's really not. Oh God. I've got to get back to doing those more in arm exercises, because as you can see, it blows the living daylights out your forearm. There was a time, right, I've got about 5 kilos on that. There was a time I was doing like 10, 12 and a half on that. Not with ease, it was bloody horrible, but sort myself out. Right, that is everything done, people. So, part of the road to 160. Hope you enjoyed a little bit of a break. It's like almost an admission, isn't it? Go to the theatre, get a little bit of a break, grab a little tub of that ice cream with a little flip in, and probably no little spoon anymore. A little wooden spoon. Don't know why I'm going off on. I think the pre-workout's kicked in a bit too late. But yeah, that was just a little break from chest. But don't worry, I'm absolutely bang on it. So make sure you follow me. 160 kg bench is my goal. It's been my lifetime goal. My PR is 155. I've tried 160 twice, 3 times. Never done it. And also always tried it in here as well. So I've had to roll off my chairs, push the weights off. Horrendous, but we're after you 160. So this is a great workout to do to build up those triceps that I talked about a lot. Just get stronger frame altogether, as do my kind of like back exercise and everything. They're all working towards that 160 bench. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you want to subscribe, by all means do. I just love the thought of you being here, spending time with me. As I said, this is my journey. If you're along the way, happy days. Like, comments are wicked. Thank you for all your positive comments. Loving them. Some real great nuggets of advice for other people that are watching these videos and reading the comments as well. So I thank you guys for that. Other than that, as I always say, if you're training today, leave nothing on the bench. Make it a bloody good one. Stay safe. Have fun. And I'll see you on the next one.